Yeah, I can feel drama coming my way now. Bonjour fragrance lovers, this is Clemence. I talk about fragrance. Welcome back to the sofa.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
In today's video we're talking about fragrances created by YouTubers, which is creating kind of a debate. Should fragrance reviewer create fragrance? And my direct answer to that is anyone can create fragrance, whatever. But do they really worth it? Is this worth your investment to buy your favorite YouTuber fragrance? I took a few examples. I think people in general are very criticizing with YouTuber fragrances because they are YouTubers and because they are reviewers. They are judging of the fragrance. They should be able to create something amazing. So people are kind of like waiting for them. Like, this is not really fair because most of them are fragrance enthusiasts. They don't have a diploma as a perfumer. So when a YouTuber is creating that, I think we should be always a little bit nicer. Depends with who they are creating it, to be honest, but I would always be like a little bit like, wow, that's amazing what they've done. When you think about it, like, they started a YouTube channel because they're enthusiasts, or maybe some have like some diploma in fragrance, whatever, to be honest, but they started their own journey by themselves. And I know what I'm talking about because I've done that too, and it's really tough. Like, you create something from nothing. When I look at that, I'm like, well, that's great. Like, they created a fragrance or a fragrance brand. How amazing is that? And they started from nothing. And also, some of you will say, why would you say something wrong? Because some of them are your friend as well. True. I wouldn't do this video if I was gonna trash them.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
I will tell you my honest view, but I will never trash anyone because, first of all, this is not polite. So if I want to trash someone, I will probably won't put it on video. Or if I do, it will be about a very famous brand that I know will not get impacted with the little thing that I'm saying. If it's a small business or something like that, I will never trash anyone. That's for sure. It's part of my ethics. So if you're there for this, not a good channel, mate. Oh. All right. Let's go with the first one, and we're talking about the collaboration with Terence Hughes x Fragmental. Ta-da! It's called Smelly. So I know, like, when I'm reviewing something like that, like, a lot of people will say, yeah, you kind of like, we always see you hanging out with Chris, you know, stuff like that. So I totally get that, guys, but refer to what I said just before. But apart from that, like, I think Chris and me have things in common in terms of taste, and I always quite enjoy what he's reviewing and stuff like that. So I was not surprised to like the fragrance myself. And I was really excited, to be honest, to see what it would come through, because Chris was actually one of the first YouTubers I started to watch, and it's all the first fragrance YouTuber that I met.
I might offer for her fella to have a little spray of it before we go.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, so there you go, a compliment live as we're filming.
Yeah, woo.
Bye.
Always was curious about what he's gonna create, and this is really something that for me is masculine, hyper sexy. It's kind of the essence of a really classy man, but like very dark and charismatic, because it's full of incense and frankincense. So I would say it's quite dark, mysterious, captivating and addictive. It's a very big sillage, limit to the powdery sillage, which is kind of the signature of Terence Hughes. You can smell the touch of Chris. Do you know what? When I smelled that first time, I smelled Tuscan leather, and I think I know that you really enjoy this fragrance. When I smelled this, I was just like, oh yeah, okay. I see what you mean. When you first smell it, a little bit of that lemony, fizzy touch, but it goes quite quick, and you really stick to the incense, smokiness after a while. I'm wearing it today, actually. I thought with the look it was perfect. It's kind of the vibe. Unfortunately, I asked the question this morning to Chris, will it be restocked? He said no, so I'm glad to have a bottle. I'm wondering if they're gonna do something else, because I really like this. If you're asking me if I would do like a collaboration with a brand, I would be like, yeah, why not? I would be scared that it wouldn't match exactly my touch. It would have to be a brand that I'm perfectly align with. Next one is actually a different subject because it's a YouTuber that creates his own brand. So kind of impressed by someone doing that, because you start for nothing and you create a full brand with your passion and stuff. So that's amazing. And we're talking about Peter from Fragrance View.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well and keeping...
Always enjoy Peter content, and I think what is nice with Peter is in his own universe, planet, and I do really enjoy that. Like, out of this world, like he's doing his thing, his passion, blah blah blah. I do like that. I think it's quite refreshing. And the fragrances, his brand is really on that actually. Centauri Perfume is all something futuristic, the planets, blah blah blah, and everything like that. There's a full universe, and when you smell the fragrance, you smell that universe with it. He's been really good at creating this whole atmosphere. My favorite was personally Proxima. This scent smells a lot like cassis to me and wild berries. It's very juicy, nearly tropical. I think for summer it's amazing, but also with Proxima is this quite a heavy one. So even if you want a fruity scent for winter and stuff like that, I think it's really great. So I did really enjoy Proxima, and I think it was the most versatile of all the range. What I thought as well is usually with fruity scent, it doesn't stick to the skin that long. The longevity was amazing with this one. And can we just talk about those bottles?
Just do it!
It's just so beautiful. It looks like a jewel. It looks like a jewel from another planet. Anyway, I can't wait to see if he's gonna do new release and stuff. I think I've seen some posts on Instagram.
At 8:20 PM this evening, UK time, I'll be launching 2 new fragrances for the Centauri Perfumes line.
This one is Dan from Mr. Smelly.
Hey guys, welcome back.
That's a brand that he is created as well, Naughton and Wilson. So what I like with Dan, his touch is really vintage fragrances. We all know that. I love vintage fragrances. This use of aldehydes is very fizzy that I really miss in nowadays fragrance. And also the fact that before, we used in the 20th century especially, it was profusion of ingredients in fragrance that making them stay so long on the skin. And with these fragrances, I kind of like found that again. It's definitely a brand that is for me for gentlemen, which is really matching the appearance and the style and the vibe of Dan. Classic gentleman wardrobe, basically. Bon Viveur is the most freshest one. It's fresh, it's aromatic, kind of is in the range of a Eau Sauvage, not a Sauvage. Eau Sauvage from Dior, you know, this kind of like aftershave fragrance that you have after shaving and for everyday basis. Nice to notice as well that even though if it's made in the old-fashioned way, it does have a touch of modernity. You won't smell outdated at all. So you know I love to wear some masculine fragrance, so for me having that very fresh vibe, nearly minty sometimes, is really nice. And he did created, of course, in first one, Gravitas. If I would have to choose, you shouldn't choose, I will take my Gravitas. Compared to Bon Viveur, this is not as casual chic, this is more a classier again. So evening, as a perfectly gentleman, well-educated man, for you evening would be amazing. Like that kind of a barbershop fragrance with that lavender touch that is there. But with this one, you get that vanilla undertone, I would say, that gives something more smooth and warm to the fragrance. So again, it gives that vintage classiness vibe, but without giving too much. It's really classic to me with that modern twist. He created something that is really close to his image, and it's nice to see, because do you know sometimes what is scary with reviewers creating fragrance, you're like, is it gonna match what I'm thinking of this person? The one that I've talked today, they did a great job to translate their personality into the fragrances. My next one on my list to try is Demi's one, Minuit et Demi. I really want to try it, but I didn't have the time yet. There's many others ones, but for me, those 3 brand and collaboration are standing out. That's what I think. After, voila, maybe I'm biased, I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion. But let me know if you tried any like fragrances from reviewers and stuff like that. I'd be happy to see. Obviously in the comments, because I know we're talking about fragrance reviewers, like everyone is gonna go wild in the comments. If you wanna say something negative, say it in a constructive way and it will be welcomed. Otherwise, bye. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye now.